Sgt Slaughter. Why would I buy this figure from the worst storyline in history? Because it was cheap and I wanted to do that meme in the Sgt Slaughter comparisons. I mean, that is really it. It's like $5 on sale at Ringside Collectibles, and then I was off to the races, and that's what I did. And I mean, it's an okay representation for what it is. I don't hate it. I mean, honestly, you take off the jacket is removable, and you take that off, and that could be Sergeant Desert Fatigues. I mean, the beret sucks. The glasses work great. I was really amazed by that. The glasses stay on. I mean, you have a hard time pulling them off. The likeness underneath isn't that good. You just kind of go with it, really. This is not my favorite time frame for Slaughter. This is not my favorite Slaughter. This was just a cheap one to get a figure to do something fun I did a while back. Do I regret the purchase? Not at all. He's not terrible. I mean, he is that he does that Iraqi sympathizer pretty well. I mean, he's a pretty good representation of that. So, I'm not going to totally down the figure. I mean, it was one of the worst storylines ever in the history of WWF. Yeah, it was. It was ridiculous. It was silly. It was stupid. It had no reason to be. It should not have happened. You want to put the belt on Slaughter? Fine, put the belt on Slaughter, but, don't do it. And you could do it by turning him heel. That would have fit. It would have fit. Everything would have fit except for the Iraqi sympathizer part. That was the stupid part. He could have still been a hard-ass drill instructor and been a heel and generated plenty of heat the way everything went down as it went down without the Iraq part. And people who say Vince McMahon is a freaking genius forget this. And forget how stupid it was. And it did not work on any level, and people were genuinely pissed off. I just thought it was a shame that Sergeant Slaughter's only time as a world champion had to be marred by this stupid gimmick. I didn't think that was fair to him. I really didn't. I really thought, you could have been a hard-ass drill instructor and still been a bad guy. It can work. So that was my thought on it. But, the figure, for what it is, I mean, it does represent that era and that time fairly well. I'll give it 3 stars. Again, it's not the figure's fault that the gimmick was shit. But not my favorite version of Sergeant Slaughter by a long shot. Anyway, like I said, I bought it because it was cheap and because I needed it for a fun picture that I did a while back. So that's going to wrap it up for Infinite Realms. Don't forget to like and subscribe.